Hello, everybody, and welcome back to this week's live reaction to the newest episode of ReZero, Season 3, Episode 15. Let's go. Ayo! Yeah! Battles and shit! It looks so amazing. I'm the only one. Let's go.
Say anymore.
I'm gonna pause you guys. Nobody could fucking hear you for a second because I was on the wrong chat.
Whoops.
I'm sorry. Can we take that from the top? What'd you say?
Welcome back. Their penultimate episode, baby. Hooray. Yes, we're all excited. Woohoo.
Baby.
I'm not looking at community response to episodes anymore because last week was terrible and a lot of people were crying about nothing.
Ayo. I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. We got some good stuff in store. We're very hyped. The boys have not spoiled themselves with what's coming up or what was on Twitter or anything. I have, because I do the thumbnails, but we already knew what was gonna happen. So we're excited. Blah, excuse me.
Bleh.
Blah. Should
Bleh.
Is there anything we want to say before we get started, or should we just get started? This one's so good.
If I lose my name this episode, I am still going to hold to my previous ban rule: no who's what jokes. I'll take you out. I'll take you out. I'll do it.
I get it.
Take you out back.
And you know what? I think that's really fair.
I think everybody has access to one. We get one, and it
Everyone
has to be
gets one?
timed.
Okay.
Has to be timed nicely.
Yeah, timing is everything.
Barasu has good timing.
Yeah, just manually has good timing.
Yes. Very good.
I promise I think more about more things than just ReZero quotes.
Is that true? Yeah.
Yeah, he also has a weirdly intricate knowledge of medieval European history.
Yes, he does.
That's just every British boy.
You'd be surprised
Fair
about
point.
how uninformed the general British public are about.
Okay, well, maybe.
Stereotypical what every American thinks the Brits are like.
Yeah, I just meditate on my chair every day, meditating upon the great philosophies of history. Definitely, that's me.
Just playing
British
CK.
people don't know how to meditate.
No, we don't. If
Yeah,
the Force
true.
was real, we would not have it. I can guarantee it.
You just check out. Without further ado.
Yes, I'm too excited for this. Let's go.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I want to watch.
Yay!
Reminder for everyone at home, this is a watch-along reaction. You need your own footage. You can follow along with it at the bottom, where you can see most of the subtitles.
Hi.
To keep it lined up with yourself. And past that, otherwise you get to see our whole reaction for it. Remember to like and tell us your favorite part of the whole stream and episode for it all. It all helps a ton. And if you've noticed our little bar at the bottom, that's getting frighteningly close to actually possible to do.
Yay!
And if you're
No.
interested in more content, especially past this episode, the following episode, and this entire season, join us on Saturdays every week as we record and stream our recordings for Arc 6, as we've been knocking those out.
We should be doing chapters 4 to 6 this weekend. And we have podcasts rolling out. If you are a member, you were eating good this week. If you have read Arc 7 and 8, I am just posting Arc 8 Phase 1 as we speak for members. Everyone else will get them Friday and Mondays at 11:45 a.m. EST on Friday and Monday until we catch up. Yay! And we'll have a special one later.
Yeah,
Yes.
make sure to check all that out. And we definitely have a lot working on right now. So if you want to support us in any way, feel free to become a member. We're starting to post a lot of members-only content on early access, pretty much, for all the content that we have here at Reverie. All this ReZero content coming straight your way, even after the anime is over. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Like Spicy
Yes.
Cowboy, thank you for joining as a member. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, Spicy
Thank
Cowboy.
you.
You heard our conversation at the beginning. This is an anime-only safe area, so please keep any spoilers until we go to the spoiler section. Without further ado, I'm going to count down from 3. On go, we all press play. So please grab your own copies of the episode. And gentlemen, are you ready?
Hi.
Yes.
Waiting on gold.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm ready.
Yay! All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
No
Opening?
cold open.
Woo.
That's crazy.
Just get it out of
This
the way.
is a rare time in ReZero's history.
Konomi
Yeah.
Suzuki is eating good for the first time in her life.
Is this the most opening has played in a season?
We've skipped it 3 times in part 2 so far. I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think
And I
so.
think we only skipped it once in part 1. So, you know,
Yes.
4 out of, what are we at? Almost to 20, I think?
Good for her, man.
15. 4 out of 15.
She did a re-release. I forget what it was about, but she did it recently. Oh, she did her own release of Stay Alive. She redid it recently.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'll have to give that a listen after this.
Yeah. Maybe it was a different one, but it's another ReZero song. It was on her Twitter.
I love how this opening just straight up lies to you sometimes to trick
Yeah,
the anime
it does.
release into thinking what fights are gonna happen. It's so fun.
It's like, here's Garfoil fucking throat punching a dragon in the middle of the open daylight.
What a smart thing to do, honestly.
Oh, it's smart as
Right?
hell.
Could also get the Attack on Titan round, just throw a bunch of dinosaurs and whales with special Titan powers in the
And
end of the
nobody still
opening.
knows.
yeah.
Spoil the whole ending.
Dinah.
Second ending.
Hello, Dinah.
Yeah.
Cockroach.
Quick boy. My special move, tackling you.
Me when I'm trying to
You could-
catch my cats.
Okay, Gaston.
Gaston!
Kanomi covered Rams insert
Oh,
song.
the
Thank
first
you.
king.
Go.
Dang, Otto!
He does have magic.
Magic Man.
Take me by the hand. Poor Gaston.
Muda, muda, muda. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's
he looks
the
so
dude.
cool.
So does he.
Ricardo! Long time.
It's been a while.
All the sound effects for his claws.
Yes.
Oh,
So good you have to see it twice. Dodge.
Oh.
Nani?
Little did you know, I've been training with Limbo.
I've seen this move before.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Gross.
Don't say that. Oh my god.
Ouch.
Oof.
Terrifying to see him on the back foot.
Yo, Ricardo's still standing after that? That's fucked.
Bro's built like a dump truck.
Don't do that. That's gross.
Mhm.
Like little sounds that his spirits are making.
They're so cute. Woo! Booted.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
I changed the
88.
speaking style.
Julius. Oh?
Oh shit!
Oh my god, a
That's
bath.
true. They didn't specify which eclipse, but an eclipse.
Man, that's crazy.
Oh my gosh, I see what they're demonstrating. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
I'm so glad I. Wow.
The roar.
Rawr.
Wow.
he's such a
Wow.
nerd.
Yeah, it's supposed to be lunar eclipse. That's right.
But he didn't say ski in that sentence though.
True, just eclipse.
Yeah. So that's not a Crunchyroll thing.
Maybe that was a purposeful thing.
Oh yes, yes.
It's just creepy.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Here it is.
Didn't expect the Chibi Julius.
He's so tiny. Oh no.
It's freaky.
Oh, the music is perfect.
His voice got deeper. Damn.
Yeah, he keeps changing it.
It's because it's getting past his mask.
Wow.
Pretty.
Oh, cool transition.
Ooh. Overdose.
Ugh.
Oh, gross.
She's like a cheese string.
Mm. Ooh, look at him.
Mmm.
Oh wow.
So much blood.
Mm. This music.
Right? It's really good.
I do like this track. Her big hands are cool.
Oh. Ayo.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Stick.
That is
Whoa.
cool.
I love how they visualize her power.
Fucking me. Well. and I'm gone.
my gosh, if you guys can hear the snoring, I'm so sorry. My dog is aggressively snoring.
I can't hear it at all.
I can't hear
Yeah,
anything.
can't hear it.
Oh, good. She's so loud.
Hey, there we go. Are we gonna get Felix's moment too?
Fairy John!
Swimming with one arm is tough.
Especially with the helmet on? Fuck.
Oh, you almost took it off. Damn it, Anastasia. Just... Hey, there he is.
Good try, Al.
Peen peen.
Peen peen.
Sus.
Yeah.
Woo. Oof.
I don't know what it is about it specifically, but the sound of his helmet moving just gives me so much satisfaction.
It does. It's
Yeah.
satisfying noise.
Poke.
Oh,
Mm.
Hate it.
Oh my
oh,
god.
Hate it.
Ew.
She's
Ooh.
disgusting.
That's sick.
I don't remember this. I guess this is a light novel thing?
Probably.
Whoa. Chill out. Who animated this? What?
Oh my god.
Oh, that sent me.
Ew.
Ugh. It's crazy.
Hated that.
That was awesome.
That was actually disgusting. Jesus Christ.
Why did it
I
have to
can't-
be rats? That's crazy.
I
Jay
can't
Dudley.
stand shit with the eyes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ferris, what is that stance?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
That's sus. Oh. Oh.
The voice acting in this episode is so good.
She's genuinely incredible.
Oh, this track. Wow.
Oh,
Those little fucks.
Mm. Just
Ugh.
demented.
stance in this. I don't know. It just fits in perfectly.
I don't know how they keep making her creepier every time she's in an episode.
That's true.
Oh my god! Stop!
Why is always the horde of animals? Why? Why?
That's just how she is. You skipped cardio.
Why so weak?
Oh yeah, the hope.
Oh!
I love watching Al fight so much.
Whoa! Oh.
Well, they're gone.
And
He
everyone
didn't
dies.
say that's
The end.
enough.
He said he was a sword saint. That's
I
all
know,
he could ever
difference.
be.
Couldn't see his eyes either.
He looks so sad.
Meanwhile,
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 Oh, Yuki did amazing, yes. Oh, Reinhard looks so fucking sad. That hurt.
deserved. Otto, you know Beatrice exists. You can't judge
come
anything
on.
on age.
Hey, he figured it out.
being silly, Otto.
Big brain Otto.
Otto, that's your nervous voice.
Hate it.
Ew. Dinus? Dinus has been there the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. It's Dennis.
Oh.
Yeah, Kyle, you fell for the joke.
It took me a minute.
Cruel abilities and all affection.
Oh my god, the voice
Damn.
change.
Yeah, Roy was doing that a lot too.
Yeah, that's so cool. I like that. That's. I'm curious about something.
Good job, Otto.
I'm excited. I also want you all to know I have to use a version that you guys can see. So my translation will be different from Crunchyroll's. So don't judge it because it was fan made.
Hmm. Oof.
Ah,
Perfect.
yeah, nobody.
Perks
Can
of
you
being a
catch a
wallflower.
He was
Yeah.
doing business in the city, and they all didn't even know.
The protection.
Uh-oh.
Oh, because the other guy just knows. Yeah.
Who?
as fuck, boy.
Oh,
Otto, what
Otto,
the
you gotta
fuck?
go for the throat, my guy.
A hug.
He's the wrong person for the job.
Explodes.
Wow,
Woo!
sugoi.
Nice one.
And he's dead forever.
Why is that mushroom cloud not very red, guys?
Our best clothes.
Whoa. Holy shit. Oh.
Ah, no!
Yum.
Yes!
Ow. Kashira?
Oh, I like that.
Oh!
Ooh.
Minya, in fact.
Interesting. And that was halfway through the episode. Whoa. Or we just didn't stop my recording.
I think you just didn't stop the recording.
Okay.
We're like 2 minutes left.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I like the color palette change of that title card, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was so cool.
That white and gold is certainly interesting.
Betty!
Hey,
It's
no, he knows. Yeah, he
Yeah.
knows.
Get her out of your mouth!
Get my wife's name out of your goddamn mouth.
Get her out of your mouth.
Don't call Betty your wife.
She's mine.
That's Rem. Yep. To our one and only beloved.
I knew this was going to piss me off as soon as I saw it.
Get her out of your mouth! Get her out of your mouth! Get her out of your mouth!
Hate
Get
it.
her
Goddamn.
out!
Mm-hmm.
Give him a minute.
He'll only think about vengeance. Goddamn
That's
right,
right.
Betty.
Yeah, Betty's back.
Yeah!
Woo!
Betty
The
Auto
episode.
collab.
What a good episode.
That was so great. That was so
It
fast.
was peak.
That felt too fast.
It did feel fast
It
because
felt so fast.
That just means it was really well paced.
yeah, you just want to see every part of the episode. You're
It was
like,
jumping around a lot.
yeah.
Okay, so just real quick, the thing with Mary, that is the actual accurate translation for how her name is written in katakana. Like if you reverse Mary into Japanese, it's how it's the same. So that melee is what we've gotten so far, just in general. But Mary is
I
a
think they're
perfectly
talking
acceptable way to translate that if they don't have the books in front of them explaining it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so whose memories was he taking there?
With the
And
Mary
saying-
reference.
Yeah, the melee reference.
The guy on the ground, I think.
Okay, so the guy on the ground knew melee for some reason.
I think it's referencing
There's
that
the lore there,
Dynas
so-
should know melee.
Okay, got it.
Like, I mean, there's a reason she's, her history is what it is. But we'll talk about that probably in a.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what? That's a very funny thing. Do you know if there's like official translation of them saying Bailey or if it's Mary. It'd be funny.
The light novels wrote it as Mary, according to chat, but I'm sure
Okay.
it's written the same exact way.
Yeah.
But that might also not be true because the katakana is very, very similar. You could write it as
Yeah.
two different ways, as
Dinah's
either
being her father.
Mei-ri or Mei-a-ri. Either one could be written as Mary.
Yeah.
Implied that he is the father. Interesting.
Yeah, which
That
I
makes
could buy.
Makes sense. And she got kidnapped somehow. I don't know. I don't know her backstory. Actually, we'll not talk about it.
Well, yeah, that's a spoiler
Not yet,
discussion
not
talk.
yet. Yeah.
Yeah. This episode was paced so well that I honestly think some of the best voice acting of the season, and that's not to diminish the amazing voice acting for the rest of the season, but there were just some standout voice acting moments.
Oh
in this
yeah.
episode.
I mean the
Yeah.
gluttonies all went off here.
Yeah, Julius's stuff was great. Like seeing his mask come off for a second there, and him being unnerved and getting his voice deeper because he's not playing his role in that moment was so fucking good. And the Capella stuff
The Capella is great.
was insane. The Anastasia stuff was great, and the Owl stuff was so good too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really liked it. I really liked it.
Betty's
So-
voice acting was crazy as well, especially when she starts breaking.
It's so good to
100%.
see her come back. It's crazy just how much you miss her when she's gone for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, she needs to be gone because if not, then it'll feel too good. Every scene will feel so light and fluffy because Byaku's there. That's just why she has to be MIA for a bit.
No, it's been like 12 episodes since she's been gone, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh my gosh.
It's also really cool what they did with the title card. It's such a creative way to be like, ha! You idiots! You're fooled!
I'm excited to come back to that title card
Yeah, it's good.
in the
real
spoiler
good.
one.
I really liked this episode. Some really good standout pieces of animation here and there. It also makes me wonder if scenes from the Owl versus Capella fight, I'm being vague, just don't exist anymore. And it makes sense if they don't exist anymore, but I'm still like wondering about it to this day. You know what I mean?
From the web novel?
Yeah, from the web novel.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
A very certain scene, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we can talk about it later.
Yeah.
Well, he's fighting her disguised as Elsa that whole time, right?
Yeah, that too. But that's what I mean. I don't know if Teppei just said that he's like that scene he just didn't want to. He wanted to redo entirely,
guessing.
or what? Yeah.
If Teppei would have any strong direction on any moment, I imagine that would be a choice from Teppei to do it that way.
Yeah. Indeed. I'm saying it's still good, obviously. This is
yeah.
a cool, creepy moment. It just isn't quite as explicit about... Well, it's very explicit about one thing, but then it's not explicit about another thing that I'm still feel like hasn't come up since this one moment in the show or in the books. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, when is that ever going to come back?
Well, I think
like...
there are just some things that he's removing in hindsight because
that
he
just make more sense.
Has no intention of coming back to her. Like, he has abandoned the idea of that and has gone in a different direction.
Mm-hmm. Which makes sense. He's been working on the series for such a long time. I have a feeling he feels like the anime is a very good opportunity to be like, okay, what sticks, what doesn't, right?
Yeah, his edit section.
Because in that sense, the anime is like the final project, right?
Yeah,
Even
he's
beyond
telling what's the most important thing to remember.
Yeah.
And I get that.
All of Al's dialogue this whole time, though, is just... I'm eating it up. Literally every line he says.
It was
Yeah,
so
it's
good.
always really fun.
The new VA is living in that role. He's doing such a good job.
Oh, yeah, that cat-eared femboy, right? What's he up to? Wild thing to hear.
I also have to give so much credit to the direction for this episode, because not only was the animation really good, but just some of the way like stuff was presented was just really creative and fun, and sometimes disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of the Capella stuff, you could tell they love doing that just to freak the audience out.
That eye shit was rough.
I can't take anything with eyes. So seeing the rats crawl in there literally just sent a shivvy up my spine.
The dark comedy moment of her feeling for her eyes and be like, oh, sorry guys, hold on. was
Yeah,
was so Capella.
whoever
Mhm.
did this scene is really good.
Yeah, and I have to give also huge credit just to not even just the voice acting itself, but I can tell the voice acting direction. Like, you can tell they were like, okay, you got to have this sort of intent with what you're saying here. And it just comes across so well. It's really fun to experience like this stuff in the anime where it's a lot more subtle and not as overt and really makes you think and have to look deeper,
Mhm.
Yes.
which I think is way more fun, honestly.
Yeah, there's a comment in chat about the next episode. I've never been worried, but I'm kind of curious how the fuck they're gonna stuff all the conclusions in one episode, and then move to what's at the end of arc 5.
It's gonna honestly, if they have an extended episode with no ending, no opening, they can do it. I think very easily.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
If they extend it even by 2 to 4 minutes, have no opening, no ending, they are going to be fine.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Again, this is paced so fast and is going so fast because when you're transferring this into a visual medium, it goes by quick.
True.
Like, really quick.
That is true.
And this is also done everything chronological. So like a lot of this fight that we got this episode was done in like after it was done. Like it went back and showed it like the results afterwards.
Mhm.
Or at least part of it. And some of it's been like cleaned up.
Yeah.
I imagine that it's going to be they're going to like actually wrap up the fights, show everyone getting back together, and just end it with the discussion with everything there of like what they're all going to do.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I think it's gonna go straight into the fight. The fight's gonna finish. They're all gonna go aftermath, and then the stinger, and then the lead in.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hi.
oh man, it's just been so much fun experiencing Arc 5 in this way. I'm just so happy with how they've handled it. It just feels so good. It feels like peak potential for what this can reach, genuinely. Like, it's just so cool to see this all come together in this passionate, well-directed, just well-creative intention behind it. It feels great. And I can feel Tappei's influence in all of this stuff. You could tell where he's like, okay, no, make sure we focus on this, or he's like, okay, fuck that.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. I think because the season's almost over, I'm already thinking about a retrospective on it, but we'll get to that point probably next episode. I don't think we have to
for sure.
I'm
go
low-key
over it.
depressed over it. I don't want it to end. This has been so good.
I don't want to go.
Don't want to go.
All
Yeah,
right.
this has been a
Tenant.
very fun thing to experience week by week. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there? Oh, go ahead.
I honestly, the week to week experience is so superior. I've learned this from the podcast too. Being able to like ruminate on each phase of the web novel instead of binging it all at once makes it a much better experience, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. Like, I mean, I haven't missed anything from like the novel for this either. Like for this season as a whole, like everything has been that I needed in the show has been in the show. It's been
This is
really
my,
clean.
Yeah. This is my favorite like season of anime I've ever seen in my life. This is number 1. This is the most amazing, beautiful thing.
That's that's you can put that on a poster.
The most amazing, beautiful thing.
Most amazing, beautiful thing.
And then put 1 star under.
Everyone on the Latricia episode yesterday, fuck the web novel readers, fucking ruthless. Actually, I think it was the light novel readers. Absolutely destroyed, which is so not cool. Anyways. Do we have anything else to say that's anime only safe?
I don't think so.
I mean,
honestly.
it's just going to be glazing up the animation, the voice acting, and everything for each individual scene.
Yeah, we'll save that for next week when I fix up the TV.
And I think in general, when it comes to those subjects, we're probably going to talk about it more as a retrospective thing than
A lot of it, yeah.
individual episode by episode, because I think that's important to save.
Yeah.
It might even just be worth having a podcast recording for the whole season as a whole and just save next week for talking about that episode specifically again.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want a few minutes to talk about anything past what I've read so far?
Nothing past what you've read was mentioned
Okay.
here, like at all.
All right.
Another moment of like, there's no real need to talk about a lot of this, like spoiler wise.
I mean, there's some stuff that it's just hard
Yes,
to
there's
bring up.
one thing that I want to bring up.
Yeah.
I can
So
run
we'll
away
move-
for a second.
No, this
No,
is
it's in like
right
stuff-
now. You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. No further than Arc 6. Perfect.
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you, Anime
Exactly.
Onlys, for being with us. We appreciated having you here. After
Every
this
week.
point is our spoiler chat. Have a good week.
Yes.
See you
this
next
was
week,
amazing. We'll
guys.
see you next time for the finale, and we will also be live for the Anime Japan ReZero panel. I will do my best to
This
pick up what they're saying as much as I can, but
Yeah.
I'm not fluent in it. I just know some words. But we'll still do our best to get as much as we can from it, and it'll be a fun experience as always. I love those streams.
Yes.
Bye.
You guys should
If you're-
come along, no matter if you're anime only or
Yes.
if you're watching the novel. Should be exciting,
So
even
fun.
if it's a disappointment. It'll be fun.
It's one
Yeah.
of those events where no matter what typically gets announced at there, it's like a fun annual thing for us all that we do. It's like a celebration on top of our anniversary, I feel.
Yeah.
Look, my first stream with y'all was the one there.
Yeah, I
they announced this
remember.
season for it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like, I always
Yes.
look forward to these.
And it got demonetized to the point where I had to private it. We're allowed to keep it, but it's not shown in any country. So this time around, I have
It's
a
locked
plan
down.
B so that we don't get it shut down because it was one of our best episodes and it was so fun. I need to download the VOD for that. But yeah, we're going to have that this week. And hope and pray. Low key, I kind of hope we got a bit of time before we get Arc 6 because otherwise, fuck, we gotta grind. We also have an Arc 6 read this weekend. You're welcome.
We do.
And we're recording a podcast this weekend. You're welcome. Fuck.
Yes.
So much content on the way.
Bonus podcast this weekend.
Bonus
Yes.
Jonas.
Yes.
All right, so spoiler stuff. I do stand corrected. He did say lunar eclipse against Julius. I could not hear him say the first part of the word. It is there. It's just really hard to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why it wasn't translated.
Yeah,
Probably.
because it sounds like there is a G that I can hear now that I'm listening for it. But if I didn't, I wouldn't have known to hear for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you're Crunchyroll subtitle man who's just going through each episode that comes out each day, you're not going to catch that, right?
I mean, maybe that one's a bit tougher. The Mary
Also-
thing, I'm not gonna give any blame to anybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yui says translators get the script, not the audio. So.
I've not heard that necessarily. I've heard different things on that regard. I think it depends
Oh.
on studio to studio and like literally who's doing the job.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's another thing of, if that was the case, there's a few things they would have missed.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed how they visualized, like, lunar eclipse even happening, and Lei and Roy both taking on the different like personalities and personas of each person they've eaten. That was crazy, and also being able to take their abilities and powers.
Yes.
It just even the
And
voice
memories.
acting skill of the voice actors to change the tone of their voice, the way they're speaking, the way they even say things. It's just that extra little bit of detail. You're like, wow, I'm so happy they did it.
Buckle up, Common. Here it comes.
It's also interesting because the gluttonies you can see here actually do have a pretty distinct difference in their personalities in a way.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
just slightly. Like, one's more ecstatic about it and one's very like refined in terms of his eating,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like Roy is very like happy and very excited to do everything. Whereas Lai is like, I have to properly set my table, I have to do whatever,
Mhm.
So I think that
Dang.
was cool.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
the
Gojo.
Joshua flash because he ate Joshua was fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, seeing him like all warped through the window like that is, I really like how that kind of goes
Yeah.
back to what Ram said of, like I try to think about that, but it bothers me to like remember it for
Yes.
some reason.
Yeah.
It's the best sort of way you could visualize that thought for a person, right?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm. Oh, sorry. I think my headphones knocked briefly. Sorry. Uno momento. Test. Hold up. Don't do it. Not yet. Test. And let me reset Discord. Hold on. Alrighty. Testing. No. Yes, we know you couldn't hear it. Give me a second to reset my properties. My headphone jack got moved briefly. Let's. Okay.
This is the thing about live stream.
Hey, there we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you
Hello.
hear us boys again?
Yes. Most of this Lustive Fund is genuinely helping me re-upgrade my setup. We have not had studio headphones in a while. We're using a pair of cat headphones that are half broken and destroy the audio every 2 seconds. So if you are donating to the Lustive Fund, you are helping support us get new headphones. So that won't happen again! All right, where were we?
We were talking about Joshua.
Yes, the Joshua Memories thing. It all looked really cool. I like the way that I don't know how far back we lost the audio, but I
think
like
it was
how
around then.
yeah, seeing that visualized, going back to what Rom said, it's really cool. I like the gluttony memory effects a lot. It's very interesting.
And almost like the visualization of almost like white noise when they touch someone and use it too. Like it's just so cool.
But man, that whole Julius exchange with all of them. I mean, I haven't read that side story about him and his brother, so like that's all new to me.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Me neither.
It's
very interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see young Julius. And I didn't realize, I knew that Joshua wasn't the best of health. I think that's mentioned before, but I didn't realize to what degree he was sickly. So that
he
looks
weak and frail, so I can buy that.
Yeah. But when I heard sickly, I didn't think I thought like bedridden for most childhood. You know, it's interesting that could have affected how Julius presents himself too as a protector and a big brother, right? And how that could fuck him up too by what happens with Joshua, because that is just another thing that's like tearing in. Like the idea that there's a hole there, but you don't know what it is, but you know the hole exists is such a terrifying concept for your memories. Like gluttony power is one of the most evil fucking powers in fiction. I'm just gonna be real. Like
it's terrifying.
I really like oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you keep going. I was just gonna glaze on that same thing.
I like how they added the second part of that like title card, which had a Arc 6 reference with all the squares.
Yes.
Which I still don't understand.
As soon as Rui's coming in.
Yeah. Which I guess the squares are Rui?
I mean, I think that's a hint for her coming out here, is those squares being brought up here, but I don't think the subtitles are wrong on that, of like what it's censoring. Like in Arc 6, I think the squares typically represent like this concept of self, or like a word referring similar to self or me or identity or something similar to that. But I'm fairly sure this is just blocking out the words for gluttony.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Which can tie into of like this is gluttony's power, like eating it. The color shift is more interesting to me though. Like I don't get why the color is chosen this time. Like it's black and gold first.
Yeah.
And then it shifts to white and blue. If they swap the blue and the gold, I think that would make more sense. But I don't know. I'm not getting that one this time. I'm curious if that's referring to anything specific.
I think it's supposed to be that you're erasing the word, you know, the name.
It is. I meant the color scheme specifically, like why the palette swap.
It would be from hair to eyes.
Yeah, that would
I mean, maybe, but why swap it? I don't know. It's just like a weird thing here. I'm sure the answer's in my face, and I just can't see it.
Mm-hmm. Typical, like, the eye is the window to the soul stuff, you know?
Mm.
Oh, you're right. You might be right, Nikki. It could just be a complete color invert. I didn't.
Yeah,
even
probably.
consider
Yeah,
that.
you're right. 'cause it's
Mm,
blue and
yeah,
gold.
that's true.
Because they are inverting.
Yes.
Or Eminem's right, and it is just Roswell.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
You may have wondered what happened to me. It was I who got eaten. Oh,
I
you
didn't
don't
have a
remember
lot of screen time this season.
Did you think I'd sit out all season, a whole core with no Roswell?
I'll go. Just flies in.
I do
Once
miss Ross.
more. says
Nukes the
every
entire city from orbit.
Yep.
One thing I am noticing is there's two kinds of yellow in this title card. One's a dark yellow, and one is like a pastel yellow.
The yellow on the English one is added in post, so it's not worth looking at.
Oh, right. I'm so used to ours. Fuck!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I think we changed the same characters, if I'm not wrong.
Let's go investigate, shall we?
Oh, Ross had
Intriguing.
screen time in today's break time. That's
That is
amazing.
true, he did.
Oh my
So
god, is
ironic.
that true?
With
need the
Fat
guy-
Salma the Third or whatever. Takes her to
Oh,
his
that's
mansion.
glorious.
We need the guy who translates break times.
Do you like oh man, there is one more thing I want to say that might be worth Kylie leaving for like
I'll run
literally
away.
2 minutes.
Okay, just I'm gonna. Okay, remind me. I'm muting myself for.
Okay. Al getting so close to picking up Anastasia's identity switch. And just for those in chat, I posted it already. Brief Arc 8 spoilers for just a minute. It's wild how close he came to like seeing and hearing Echidna speak.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
he did, he'd freak out.
Like that was man. Like when he's
Freak
getting
out.
close, I'm just thinking like, what if that had happened? Like if she did break character here and like admitted who she was, they could have just changed it all.
It is so interesting.
Oh, I can't say that. You haven't read Arc 9 any at all.
Subaru,
Wolf.
yeah. Wolf.
Yeah, Subaru. Hello, Wolf.
It is I, Subaru. Yes, I have not touched it, even though I'm very excited. I want to read it as a whole
Okay, yep.
because I know if I read
You
it,
won't be able to you won't be able to put it down.
yeah,
Yeah,
I won't be able to
it's
put it
very
down.
hard to
and I
stop.
want it to be fresh.
Yeah,
It needs to be
don't worry
fresh.
about it. Yeah. But yeah, one thing that I actually want we can bring Kylie back now.
Yeah, that's just literally all I wanted to say was just mention that I was thinking about that.
Mm-hmm. I 100% agree. We would have crashed out.
Julius had a major crash out this episode. That was
He
did.
did.
cool to see, too.
It was tough.
Also, this is going to be my new reference for my cosplay forum. Like this episode has so many different frames and shots of his
It
outfit
does,
in every
yeah.
possible
Oh, yeah,
angle.
yeah. Really weird. We're blessed with the angles of the knight's outfits nowadays. We got
Yeah, it used to be so rough back in the day.
we only had a few real angles of it, and it was kind of low quality sometimes too. One thing I wanted to say is,
Was it good?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a funny comment.
Oh, why
Uh,
can't I hear you? Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
No, I'm
Hello?
literally so stupid. I turned off my headphones.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh my
that'll
god.
do it.
Uh-oh.
I'm so fucking tired. Oh my god, I fucking hate teaching. Y'all, I'm just so dead today. I'm so sorry. Fuck.
Oh, one thing I wanted to bring up is the scene in the sewers.
Yeah.
He doesn't pull out the blue dragon sword. in the
yeah,
end.
he didn't have it out this entire time.
Yeah.
And that's interesting because even like I feel like its inclusion was very pointed.
I thought it was random, personally. Like, where did he get this thing? And I never felt like it
Well,
got properly explained. Even just where he got it for that fight.
Well, what do you know about him now? You must admit that it's like,
Yes,
sure, yeah.
Now I'm aware. But at the time, it just felt random, and I can see removing it here to be a good decision. It's an unnecessary addition.
It confuses people, yeah.
It's not even just that. I think it's also to pay realizing, like, in character, would he use it here?
That's true. Like, it is kind of random for him to use it here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He doesn't need to. Like, the way that he takes her out is, like, even when he draws it in the web novel, he doesn't even, like, tack her with it. He just collapses the roof on her still, right?
Maybe when we were seeing all of his deaths in the shadows, he had it out and realized, oh, I guess this isn't actually helping me that much, and stopped using it in the fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. I think
swap your weapons like in Dark Souls PvP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think like the way that he fought, the things that he said should suss people enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
him
yeah,
referencing like, oh, I died 100 times trying to do that.
But like they might think that's a weird Japanese idiom or whatever. It's like, I don't know.
If they watched the break time to know that he is from out of here, I think most people will start to piece together. Does he have a looping ability too? Does everyone from Japan have one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's also a thing of I think it's a smart decision to be very careful of what you show here from Tappei. I think him not drawing the sword and not explicitly showing his stuff is a good way to make it a more fun and interesting surprise later.
Yeah.
Yes, 100% agree.
I think one thing that people got to know is that like he just starts saying it, like as I said, like no taboo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he literally will just admit that like, and people are like, "What are you talking about?" But he does say that quite often. The thing that he said this episode.
Yeah.
So it's very in character. I think it's still interesting though, 100%.
I'll really be that RPG gamer that tries to save all his potions and ends up not even using them in the final fight.
Yup, 100%.
100%, yeah.
Don't out me like that though.
I'm outing myself too.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna need 1,000 potions, and then you're like, I didn't use a potion that fight.
Yeah, it's like I'm like needlessly going to make the game more difficult for myself because I'm going to save all these resources and kick ass at the end of the game, and I just forget about them.
Exactly. I think this episode was very good though.
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a lot to like about it. Trying to think what else was good at the last end of the episode. The thing with Melee is interesting. As I said before, it's like somebody kind of said what they think it is, and I think this is also likely that maybe Dynas didn't save her because Lei says, "Oh, you didn't save two girls, right?" Mm-hmm. So maybe it was Melee's from Pristella, and she got kidnapped, and Dynas, of course, as a guard, should have saved her but couldn't. So maybe maybe Capella kidnapped her, and then
but him calling out the names makes it seem like it is people closer to Dynas, because like otherwise it's not really doing anything to save them out, and just like you couldn't save those two in the woods that day. Like I think it's totally possible that he could be like a relative. Like we know from Arc 6 that she was raised in the fucking woods.
It's true. Let me see.
So like if like they had been attacked and he wasn't there to save them, and like the mom died, say, and then Melee is left out there getting raised by wolves until Elsa finds her. Like he has no idea who it is, or that she's alive.
Yeah. So she was raised by witch beasts, as it was said. So maybe.
I think it's possible. I think it could work.
It's a connection that could totally exist.
Otherwise, it's weird that we have just the one random guard from this that we know, like as a specific named character that they're even naming here. If it's not supposed to be like Melee's dad.
True. Mm-hmm. Though he doesn't have blue hair, but I guess.
I mean, his eyebrows kind of look it. But also, Meili's in the text is described as having chestnut hair for whatever fucking reason.
Oh,
Yeah, getting into that will make my brain go.
yeah.
insane.
Oh, what is Petra's hair color? Right.
Yeah. It's I'm just loving the way they're portraying Reinhard in this episode too. They took a direction I was not expecting. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy he's brooding, but also it hurts.
Yep. I mean, yeah, you're right, Eminon. It is more of a guard, but it's he's a merc, so they're employed by the city.
Yeah.
So it's like the Shinosugumi. They are employed mercenaries acting as a police force. At least that's the impression I get.
Yeah, 100%.
But that's kind of like all the main points. I'm just super excited for next episode.
Yeah. I'm just so happy with how they've handled this adaptation. I think, especially with some of these minute changes of Tapei cleaning stuff up, I feel like he really has an idea for what we could see in the future if there's more anime content in the future. I think that's really an exciting prospect. I mean, Tapei being so thoughtful about those things just makes you think, right? So,
It does.
This was an awesome episode.
It was. I'm gonna rewatch that Julia scene so much. You
Yeah.
were still deafened when I said this, Kylie, but I want it for like this one's gonna be so good for me repairing and updating my cosplay for him.
Hey, yo. Get
You're like,
them
I got
fake
so many more
lashes.
angles, more colors.
You're just ready to go.
Mm-hmm. I got my sewing room all cleaned up now and fixed. Great. Perfect summer project.
Beauty. Ready to go. With
All right,
that,
but
then,
until next week, this has been To Reverie again. It's been a great episode. 10 out of 10.
we will,
Again.
we will see you if you like the ReZero podcast and you're ahead on the ratings. We'll see you Friday. If not, we will see you on Saturday for Arc 6, chapters 4 to 6. After that, we will see
And
you.
if not, we'll see you Sunday.
No. Wow,
It's
yeah. Wait, no, you're right. It's Saturday into Sunday. Sunday at 1:45 a.m.
Woo! Hooray.
All right, goodbye, everybody.